clown show or a little bit of a circus, about the reputation with cyclists. It made me think about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers locker room the other day after that loss to the Bengals, with the absolute circus surrounding Geo Bernard, and that he had the fake punt situation that didn't go his way. And then there's just this weird clip that surfaces on social media after the game of the reporters trying to speak with him. It seems like he was kind of short with them at the start. I don't know if producer Alec has the clip here or if we want to play it, but it just a bit of a strange situation.
Yeah, I can get into this. I can get into it. Let's play it.
You were injured all year.
What have you done for us to talk to you about all year? I talked to you Tuesday. Don't say you're not talking because I didn't talk to you all year.
You were also injured most of the season too.
Just relax. Can I go to my family that I have outside? And
you
all
can.
Of a sudden now?
Just don't say we didn't talk to you all year.
We just wanted to ask for your perspective on what happened there.
You're involved in one of the biggest plays of the game.
Okay.
Thank you, Joe.
I appreciate your time. We do.
We won't hold you.
We would have talked to you in the season, but also you were injured.
Just tell us what occurred.
I got a lot of things to say.
Can you pause it for a sec? Yeah. So
okay, let's talk about a scrum after the game. Yeah. And I'm gonna actually take the side of a player. So I don't know exactly how this went down, but first and foremost, certain things I already see that I feel for Geo here is that he's fully dressed and on his way out. So how this end of a game happens, and there's like a certain timeline. It's all done by the NFL. Like, you have X amount of time. You got to be the media will come in and chat here. So, and I don't know when that clock starts. And I don't think the media, is ever really timing it because they respect the head coaches. But like game ends, win or loss, Pete would come in and it would just be us. Equipment guys, coaches, staff, usually GM, players. Chat about the game. If it's a celebration. If you lost, it's definitely not a celebration. And you put your heart and soul into these fucking games, bro. You really do. You're there all week. You're watching hours of film, hours of practice. You're talking about every little detail. You go home. Your work day's over. No, it's not. You got an iPad. You're watching more film. In the massage room, you're getting your body right. You're doing all of these things. And to me, sometimes beat writers miss that. They missed that. And when Gio's like, y'all haven't talked to me all year. Oh, you're injured or you were this. And it's like, well, the reality is where he's coming from is like, he is a big part of that team. But beat writers aren't talking to him because they're talking to White and they're talking to Fournette. But they don't see his ass in the punt team, because it's like not the hot topic. So now all of a sudden, it's like this man, if he was playing the PP, I don't know if we can see the actual fake punt. But like if he's in control, think of every punt that he, every punt meeting, like, bro, you be meeting about this. Here's the fake punt. Here you go. Play it. So that there he is. The PP. When I say that he's the personal protector, that's him. So, and if we run it back, sorry, real quick. I'm not really sure that like this is on him. You can see him looking up like, bro, what on earth? So the personal protector, yeah, you can see him yelling there. I'll kind of explain this. I just like watching the reactions of teams. Here's the slow-mo version. No bueno. No bueno. Now, everybody is running a fake. You can see that because they don't kick slide. See how they all rush forward?
Yeah.
So everybody on the field is running this fake. What I was wondering about is either he was expecting to snap that high, he wasn't expecting to snap at that moment, or he was trying to sell it too much, etc. But a lot of times how that PP will work, I should clean this up. A lot of like the personal protector will work is you run the show out there. You call, hey, there's shifts outside, or we doing the count. You'll call Rip or Liz. You tell the snapper where to go. That's his job. So when he's in the media and he's like, yo, man, like, y'all haven't talked to me all year. It's like, you don't give a damn about the punt team. And now if there's something negative, y'all all want to hawk me in my locker. And the next thing is like that play right there. Back to the interviews. The fact that he's fully dressed on his way out is a little strange because if it was such a big play in the game, big moment in the game, they're in your shit right away. Like you haven't taken your shoulder pads off and they're right in your face. And he's right. Like, dude, there'd be a lot of times I got family and friends in town, and I'm like showered up, dressed up, and like I'm the ninth story of the game, and all of a sudden a reporter catches me on the way out, and you're like, and he's like, hey man, and the questions are usually juvenile, and he knows, like, bro, what am I gonna say? What am I gonna blame the deep snapper, long snapper? I mean, what am I gonna do? Like, talk about this, talk about that. Like, it's a bad situation. I mean, anybody who sees that is like, hey, what happened? Miscommunication. Like, you can't throw anybody under the bus. So
Yeah.
I feel for Geo there, and just kind of saying like, yo, I got family to see. I don't want to answer your dumbass questions. It's a pretty simple situation. Everybody's blocking on the fake. You can see that. The ball snapped over his head. He doesn't snag it. Whether he's ready or not, don't know.